for better weather. Hey, this is a story of my life. Hey, we planned. That's more of it right there. We plan an event for a start at 2 o'clock, and at 3 minutes past, it starts to pour rain. That's awesome. Fantastic. This is my second year as a chair. My partner's first, Nigel Smedmore. I have been very fortunate to do this for 2 years. I have been very, very lucky because what this campaign has allowed me to do is to meet some fantastic people. Right? I get out and I get a chance to speak to officers who came out on April 26th and shaved their head. I get a chance to meet members of the community. I get a chance to coordinate volunteers who come here and get in touch with me because they want to do something to help. I get a chance to see people like the people from Target, and I get a chance to see people from the Erin Mills Town Center. All kinds of valuable members of the community coming out for one common cause. We get a chance to get into the schools. Nathan right here. He came out 2 years ago, shaved his head, told me a story about how people in his family have been affected by cancer. This past year, the past opening event at Morningstar Public School, he approached me and wanted to shave his head, and the principal asked that he not do it this year because they wanted to give other students a chance. There's even more students out there that want to shave their head. Nathan was very upset by this. So I saw that he was upset, and he's going to be our feature head shave. And he has raised a total of $520 to shave his head today. I could not be more impressed when I see youth doing something like that. This year saw a different side of the campaign as well. It saw the introduction of youth ambassadors. I'm going to pass the mic over to Nigel Smedmore, and he can talk a little bit about that.
Thank you very much, Matt. I just want to echo Matt's comments, not about the weather, but about the sense of cooperation that really makes these events happen. We've gone out, we've worked with schools, we've worked with various companies. I see we have members from Mississauga Fire and Emergency Services have come out and joined us. Not unlike the work we do out there all the time. It's not one agency or one organization, it's a lot of people working together. This event grew out of a sense of the community wanting to work with the police to defeat cancer. It's the fight against cancer, and it's a cooperative effort. So this event grew out of wanting to continue a partnership with Erin Mills Town Center and to build on that partnership with our community. So this event is not just about police officers coming up and shaving their heads. This is about students like Nathan shaving his head in support of cancer. It's about Erica coming out and sharing her story with you, why this is important. And it's about members from schools, from different businesses coming out and getting involved with us in this fight against cancer. I'm shocked that we got this far into the program and nobody has told the story of where the Cops for Cancer program began. So I'm actually going to take this opportunity to quickly tell you the story. It began in 1994 in Edmonton, Alberta. A young student who was going through cancer treatment lost all his hair, and he was being teased at school. And an Edmonton police officer who became aware of this and was concerned about it and didn't like the bullying he was seeing, he went and shaved his head to support that young student and said, "It's just hair. If you want to pick on somebody, you can come and pick on me." And then as people heard about this, members of that officer's platoon, they shaved their heads. The next year, members of the whole Edmonton Police Service shaved their head. And 10 years later, that movement has grown into what is now the Cops for Cancer campaign. It came to the Region of Peel in 1994. And since that time, about 1,500 police officers have shaved their heads over the last decade and a little bit, including over 100 women, including Chief Evans. Note of interest, I was actually the officer who shaved her head in April 2010. But what it was a police officer working with a young person cooperatively towards a common goal. That was the root of the campaign. And one of our goals is a campaign committee. And it's not just Matt and I, it is a committee. There's a whole army of volunteers who make these events happen. We wanted to get back to that connection with the youth. And that is where the idea of youth ambassadors. We have Erica Scarf, we have another young man who's going to come up and speak to you later as well, Tobin Haas, who are youth ambassadors touched personally by cancer and very bravely are willing to share their story of why this is important. And it's that connection with the youth that we want to bring back as the core of the campaign and what was the catalyst for this event today. So if we start, I think Nathan, you had a few words you were going to share with us. I'm going to invite Nathan to say a few words, and then we're going to invite Chief Evans to do the first head shave of the first community corporate Head Shave event. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nathan and I'm 13 years old. When I was asked by Constable Miller to talk about this event, it was so important to me. Over the years, I've watched a lot of heartbreaking videos on the internet about people who have lost their battle to cancer. I've seen images of not only adults, but children younger than me as well. Seeing the emotional devastation that this disease causes their family and friends is very sad. I've also seen numerous documentaries on famous people who have lost their battle to cancer, such as Terry Fox. Shaving my head makes me feel that in some small way that I'm helping to support people who have no choice in losing their hair to cancer. I don't know any family who hasn't been touched by cancer in some way, including my own. Papa, my mom's dad, died of bone marrow cancer before I was born. My Aunt Linda, who was a Peel police officer, died of lung cancer. My brother lost his friend to bone cancer at the age of 17. My mom lost her godmother to cancer, and my mom also lost a very dear friend to breast cancer. Because of events like this that raise awareness and funds for research, my cousin Scott's thyroid cancer was found and treated very treated at an early stage. My Aunt Cindy and my nanny have both survived breast cancer, and my parents' very good friend Bill has survived lung cancer. As much as I don't mind shaving my hair, I hope that one day, very soon, these events will no longer be necessary. Thank you for having me here today, and I feel very honored to participate.
All right, it's time to shave this boy's head. And guess who's gonna do it? I'm scared.
I'm not an amateur at this, I have done this before, but I can tell you, I don't think I've done it with this much hair before. So I'm giving you a little bit of a warning on this, so I'll try not to pull it and tag it, so. And shall we have fun with it first, do it around the top, or just hit the top, or anything you want me to start with?
Yeah, probably. Just make me look like, I guess, my dad.
Okay, I think I got that one, okay.
All right, here we go. That's it for Nate. Oh.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, you can walk home.
Take it all off.
There's a lot of hair.
There you go. He has a ton of hair. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna take one. Lots of hair. Well, he refused to help you. Those sides really short. So you're sad? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So he's been growing it out for months.
Nathan, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Is she doing a good job? You better say yes, buddy.
Yeah, I can't really tell.
how did you raise the money? The chief would like to know, how did you raise the money?
Me and my family, we set up a page on Facebook for donations, and we also registered a page on the United Cancer Society page.
Very good, very good. And the folks that pledged, a lot of friends of yours, or just people you didn't even know that just wanted to step up?
Mostly friends. I don't think I think most of the donators were friends and family.
Very good. Chief, you did a good job. You know, after retirement, there is a career for you in hairstyling if you want. Does anyone have crazy glue by any chance? I might use some of that hair.